Good afternoon. It is a beautiful sunny day in Porto, Portugal. I just landed here and I'm pretty tired. So anyways, this update is not about Porto. This update is about London, England, the UK. So anyways, my last night in Manchester was amazing. I hung out with Natasha and Samina, who are both couch surfers. It was great to hang out with them. I took both of their photos and spent the evening with them. So it was great to have them a part of my photo project. And Samina is connecting me with some of her friends, which is pretty neat here in Portugal. So I'll be meeting up with them at some point. So the further along I'm traveling, the more people I meet, the more people they're connecting me with their friends, which is pretty cool. And then they're giving me tips as to like places to check out, things to do, things not to do, apps that I should have on my phone, which is pretty neat. So I feel like a lot of people are helping me out on this trip. And of course there's like a lot of things that I'm learning that I should and shouldn't do on this trip. And at some point I'll make a video about that, of things I've been learning slowly along the way on this trip. Sorry. So anyways, London was amazing. It was cold, it was rainy, but the weather was still great. It was still bearable. I did the touristy stuff. While I was in London, I met up with Kurt from Couchsurfing. Kurt is apparently quite known in the couchsurfing world in London. He organizes a lot of events for couchsurfers, so it was pretty cool to meet up with him. Him and I hung out for the evening. And then I also met up with Oscar from Kenya. Well, he lives in London now, and his girlfriend's from Germany. They're couch surfers as well too. So Oscar found me through Couchsurfing as part of my photo project. So I met up with him, took his photo, and it was great because now I'm having all these conversations with all these folks about their experience with travel as a person of color. Just like listening to these stories is really, it's actually really encouraging because there are a lot of them are positive stories and these great experiences that they've had. So thanks to Oscar and Kurt for hanging out, and Oscar's girlfriend as well too for hanging out in London. I enjoyed my visit. It was great. I will definitely come back when it's sunny and I can see more of London. London is huge. I saw like just a smidge of London in 2.5 days. So shout out to Miss Tanbear's classroom. I said I'd give a shout out. Thank you for watching my videos. Thanks for following along. I made it. If you've been following my trip, I've started in Dublin, then I made it down to Cork, then I flew over to Manchester, and now I was in London, and now I just landed in Porto, Portugal. So if you guys have a map in your classroom, which I'm assuming you do, check it out. So now I've flown from London to Portugal, and then I'll be here for a week. I've been only spending like 3 days in every place, and that's really hard on me. So I'm actually spending a week here in Porto, and then I'll be taking the train down to Lisbon at the end of the week. So anyways, this camera is heavy. Thanks for following along, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.